Let's see what the guards do down the court tonight.
And, Jay, we are ready to go. This one about to get underway. Kyrie, and he buries it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
George knocks down the three-pointer. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
So Leonard goes to the right side. Beverly buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Big slam. He looked like he was on a mission.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Nets have it. Irving to Durant. Take stock of the floor. Durant. Clippers have got it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
And throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Jordan. Paul George tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Leonard. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Beverly. Kawhi Leonard. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
It was right there to Dinwiddie. Lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final
Irving.
6 minutes.
And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound. Irving. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Leonard to George. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Patrick Beverly able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. George. Paul George. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Leonard. George. Made his first effort, but not that time. Clippers have got it. To Beverly. Gets to the basket and scores.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Turns and slams it down.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. George, it's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Irving. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. KD follows up with the putback slam.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George. And Durant able to clear the rebound. Has a look. Shot by Durant won't go down.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
The assist from number 23, Louis.
Durant with the basketball up top. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. To Leonard. For 3, Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To Irving. Fires the 3, and Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
To Paul George. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Knocked loose. Durant against George. To Leonard. To George. Lets it fly from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a bundle. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys down big. Durant. Throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Taurean Prince. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Leonard to Paul George. The drive right to the back. Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Durant. Goes to the left side. 4-3. And the Clippers able to clear the board. George to Leonard. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Oh, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
LA foul to number 20. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number
Irving
1.
hits the three-pointer. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Beverly into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Leonard. Driving right to the basket. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. You know Kyrie. Zero hesitation. Buries it for 3.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Leonard. To Beverly. Taurean Prince pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul.
Knocks down the first. So he hits the first, misses the second. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first half. It's been all Clippers so far. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly into the front court. His team on top by 13. Well defended.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
To Leonard. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. George to the basket, but it won't go. To Jordan. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Leonard to George. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. Durant knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
To Paul George. Fires the three. He was all over him.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Irving to Dinwiddie. Irving. And the Clippers with the rebound. To George. Add 2 points to the board.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Durant to Irving. Count the basket inside.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
From long range. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Durant. It's no good. Shots not going down. To Beverly. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 12, Joe Harris. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 23.
Irving to Durant.
2 minutes
Irving.
remaining in the third quarter.
Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And Kawhi Leonard, good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Durant lets it fly. Deep two there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
They'll get it down low to Harrell. It's a big finish.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
And number 22, Maurice Harkless.
Irving. And that one out of bounds off a net.
Out of bounds, Los Angeles ball.
Williams into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Harkless to Williams. Harkless. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Irving. Deep left corner. Durant. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Williams. They'll get it down to Leonard. Kevin Durant swats it. That's going to be out of bounds. Irving. Oh, that's how it's done.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Beyond the arc for three. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Straight on three. At the buzzer. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
And a nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Irving. For 3, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Irving. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Cruises inside for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. No, I missed a short one there. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Durant here against Harkless. Harris's shot won't go. Harkless. Cashes in for 2.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Patrick Beverley knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Irving. And it's Williams there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Irving. Patrick Beverley sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Dinwiddie. Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Brooklyn's got it. Durant. Tough matchup against George. To Dinwiddie. Durant. Off the mark. Ah, scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
Fires the 3. That won't go. Kyrie across the timeline. Down a bundle. To Durant. To Irving. Durant. Lets it fly from long range, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Durant to Dinwiddie. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. For 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Stuffs it down with authority. Strong finish for Paul George. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.